What is going on, guys? We are back and we're going to be reviewing The Incredibles 2 today. Now, if you guys have not seen any of the first movie, go ahead and check it out. If you haven't, if you want to see the first one, again, watch it. Second one, definitely need to go watch it. But let's just go ahead and get right into this, guys. It basically takes off, I guess, a few months later after the events of the very first movie, and basically it's how you guys remember the Incredibles family and of course Frozo. They are trying to stop a heist, and everything just goes horrible. And the mayor, the government blames superheroes, so they basically say there's going to be no more superheroes ever, and they pretty much ban them. And the family's living in a hotel, and neither one of them have a job. And the one that they was a friend of the family that was in the government, he basically told them, I can only pay for the hotel 2 more weeks. Other than that, because we're done as well. So they are on their own. And throughout the movie, they're trying to basically make superheroes legal again. And we get this one character that wants to bring the superheroes back, and basically what they want to do is we get this brother and sister that are trying to bring superheroes back to make them legal, to basically show, okay, we need them. So they enlist Elastigirl, Frozo, as well as Mr. Incredible to try to show that, hey, we do need superheroes. And basically for their family's backgrounds, the parents were very entrusted superheroes, but unfortunately they were killed when they were young, so they've been trying to live up to their parents' legacy. So almost like a Batman thing. And throughout the entire movie, they're trying to set like a good spotlight for the superheroes, and they got this one villain that they're trying to take care of, which is the Underminer. And then we have also the I'm trying to remember like how to say the guy's name. Again, we have the one Winston that's trying to handle it all. And what's so funny is that the entire movie, we're trying to like go, okay, who's this character, who's doing this? And if you guys were fans of the very first movie, then you'll be fans of this one. It had comedy, it had action. All the original voice actors for that one came in. There were new actors, there were new characters, because once Elastigirl returned, and Bob, aka Mr. Incredible, was stuck with the kids because he had to help Jack. He had to help learn Little Jack Jack, because Little Jack Jack had like 7, 8 different powers, which was absolutely funny. And then of course Violet, she had an issue with a boy she liked, and the government basically erased his memory because he found out who she was. Being a superhero. And then of course we had Dash, that he just was being Dash. So, but throughout the entire movie, you're trying to figure out like who is the villain, and Bob is trying to handle being a dad and not being a superhero, because his wife's in the spotlight. His wife's making it good for him, almost like how it was in the very first movie. So they kind of switched the roles around a little bit, and he was at home and he couldn't handle it. He couldn't, trying to raise 3 kids and not being a superhero, because that's all he knew. And he now knows that his youngest son has powers and he doesn't know how to do it. So he goes to the one and only one he knows, which is I know her name. I just can't think of it right now. The little lady that basically made their suits, and she basically takes Jack Jack, and somehow or other she kind of trains him. She makes like his own little suit and tells him, okay, well, if this happens, you need to do this. And she has all these different things that she studied to make sure that Jack Jack would be able to be handled if whatever situation, because he's able to disappear, he's able to go through walls, he's able to have electric fire turn into like a monster baby, have lasers come out of his eyes, be able to disappear, walk through walls. Got all this different stuff that he can do, and the mom doesn't know. And what's really interesting is that the villain in this turns out to be the sister of the guy that they're trying to make superheroes great again. So she basically makes this like these goggles that basically control the heroes, and then she turns everybody against one another, and then it's up to the kids to make it right, and they have to basically save their parents, get them out of control, because basically what the sister's trying to do is have it go public that the superheroes are not what everybody thinks they are, that they are a waste of time, that they'll just make a mess. So they're trying to battle each other as heroes, and once Violet, Dash, and Jack get their parents back, they have to fight off the other superheroes to basically show them, okay, look, we're all being controlled, we're all used, this was all a lie. And to make a long story short, they do stop her, and they do. She does go to jail, but also at the end of the movie, they do make superheroes legal again. So at the end of the movie, they're going to a movie with the boy that Violet likes, and then they are about ready to go into the movie theater, and next thing you know, they see a robbery going, and they just look at each other. She's like, "Okay, I'll be back before the previews end," and next thing you know, that's just how it ends. So obviously, we may get a third film. It was a lot of fun. This movie was great. I was really happy to watch it, because when it got announced, I was really excited. I was a big fan of the first film. My favorite character is between Frozone and Dash, because of just the comedic relief. It's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of things that was in the first movie that was not into the that was in the second movie. Some of it was not, like basically there was a lot less Mr. Incredible. There was more Elastigirl in this film, so they kind of focused on Elastigirl a lot more. And the separate of superheroes, they didn't really put like the Incredible family in the movie until like at the very last part of the film. But other than that, guys, it was a great film. I do recommend you go check it out. I give it a 9 out of 10. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Links down the description below. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. If you guys have not seen Incredibles 2, again, I do recommend you go check it out. It's a great film. If you guys want to go see it with your family, your kids, friends, whatever, if you're a Disney fan, go check it out. And I'll be seeing you guys on the very next one.